Tanya here. Thanks for watching. So today I am going to film a very small MAC haul for you guys. I picked up some things from the new collection, and I also got some huggable lip colors, which I really wanted to share with you guys because I'm loving those. I'm disclaiming all of my videos right now because I did have gum surgery a little while ago, and so I still have stitches in my mouth and on the roof of my mouth, so sometimes when I talk it sounds a little funny. So if you hear that, just ignore it. I'm really sorry. It's I'm just healing. So the very first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this brush from MAC, and this is the 163. This is one of the coolest brushes I've ever seen, and I had not really paid much attention to MAC's face brushes recently, but this one's awesome. It's so narrow, and it's very dense. These don't really move a lot. What I love using this brush for is highlighter. You basically dip it into the product, especially these extra dimension ones. Because of the way that they're built, they can be really shimmery, but you just tap it into the product, literally push it into your cheekbone, and then use it this way to blend. I love the effect it creates. It's very seamless, nice and blurred. I love it. This has become my favorite highlighter brush. Highly recommend. It is more of a pricey brush, but I highly recommend if you're going to buy brushes from MAC, buy ones that are very useful or really good at their job. Don't just buy a MAC brush to own a MAC brush. Buy the ones that are really good. And this is one of those ones. Next, we have the MAC 217. This is just a very small kind of all over the lid brush, and I also use it for a little bit of crease blending. I used this today with a new pigment. This is Melon Pigment. This is all I'm wearing on my eyes, and I just basically patted it on and then used it to kind of blend in the edges. And I really like the way it applies. I do prefer the white brushes for the most part because I like to see that when I clean them, they get completely clean. This one I wouldn't say is super fancy or something that you really need, but it's something that I wanted to show you guys. If you are really interested in MAC brushes, these are my top 4. I'll probably do a video on them, but this one definitely does make it into my top 4. But like I said, there's lots of other brushes on the market like this one, so it's not a must-have. But if you're interested in seeing my top 4 MAC brushes or my top MAC brushes of all time, comment below or like this video and let me know that's what you want to see next. On to the products. First one is kind of a boring product, but I'm loving the way this feels on my lips. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Lip. So it's just a pull like a stick lip product. It's just white. It has kind of their signature vanilla scent. I try to use this after I've used a lip scrub. I just find that it helps kind of like re-moisturize after I've scrubbed away all the dead skin. But it also kind of helps lock in lip color, which I've noticed. I put it on, I let it set for about half an hour. About the same amount of time that when I use my MAC Prep and Prime Moisture Infused Serum. I use these together. So I'll put the Moisture Infused Serum all over my face. I'll apply this to my lips. I'll wait half an hour and then I'll go ahead and apply my makeup. I really find this helps to lock in lipstick and create a nice smooth canvas for your lips. So while we're on lip products, let's talk about the new lip line from MAC. These are, they're called Huggable Lip Colors. I got them in 4 colors. I don't think these are limited edition. I think they're going to be part of the new line. They remind me a little bit of the Sheen Supreme lipsticks that MAC has out, but they're a little more pigmented. So I got one kind of more pinky nude. I got one bright pink and 2 reds in the line. The one I'm wearing right now is called Out for Passion. It's a beautiful kind of like nudie pink coral color. What I love about these is they are still pretty pigmented, but they have a high gloss finish and they feel very moisturizing. Now I have to be very careful when I apply lipstick to my bottom lip right now because I still have stitches on the inside of my bottom lip, and I can't purse my lips at all because it just hurts. But I really love this color. I think it's very wearable for every day. It's one of the favorites of all the ones that I picked up. The bright pink color I got is Feeling Amorous, and it's a hot, hot, hot pink. But once you swatch it, it's not as bright. Well, I mean, it's still pretty bright, but it has that high gloss finish. And you can just dab this on your lips and you'll get a much sheerer effect than this one. But I really like it in its bright form. I think that'll be really pretty for spring and summer. So the 2 reds I got are Cherry Glaze, which is a gorgeous kind of pinky tone red. It's beautiful. I think this is going to be my most worn. I've worn this already twice since I picked it up, and I'm madly, madly in love with that color. It is my go-to color. I think I'm really starting to develop a sense for like these pinky red colors, and I tend to really love them on me. And the second one is Red Necessity, which I actually think looks a little more magenta than red. It has a red property to it, but it's like kind of a pinky purple red. It's like a deeper red. It's not a pure red. It's like a pinky purple red. So that is Red Necessity. Like I said, the finish of these lipsticks are very glossy, and I really like that about them. You don't need to apply a gloss over top of this. And I find the gloss finish, if you don't eat or drink, will last quite a long time. 4 to 6 hours roughly. Okay, I have 3 more products. These are all Extra Dimension products. For those of you who don't know the MAC Extra Dimension line, it's really cool looking. I have quite a few products from this line, but it's basically almost like a 3D raised product. So I picked up one more skin finish in the color Fairly Precious, which is a gorgeous kind of like peachy pink. That is what I'm wearing as my highlight today. You can barely tell because, like I said, I blended it out beautifully, but it's a very gorgeous kind of peachy pink highlighting shade. And then I picked up 2 of the blushes. The first one is Autoerotique, and it's a peach. What I think is really interesting about these blushes is I have blushes from some of the other lines, but this one looks really matte. It doesn't even look like it has a satin finish. It looks like it has a matte finish. This is the one I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. It's just a really pretty kind of like peachy, more orange than the highlight, but definitely like still in that peach family shade. It does pull a little bit of a sheen, but very little. And the next blush I got is Pleasure Model, and this is a deeper blush. I think this will be pretty for fall. That's what it looks like. It's kind of like a wine toned color. It has a little bit of a coppery feel. That's it right there, Pleasure Model. I haven't really used either of the blushes that much to be able to do a review on them. I do like the Extra Dimension formulation. I have lots of the eyeshadows and the skin finishes from previous launches that have come out in that finish. But like I said, these ones seem to have a very different finish than all the other Extra Dimension blushes I have. So I'm excited to use those a little more and let you guys know what I think of them. Last thing is not a new thing from MAC. This is Melon Pigment. I really wanted to pick this up just because I think that it is such a beautiful color and it's so different than anything else I've ever seen. Pigments are so messy. MAC pigments are like the messiest pigments. This is on my finger. It's just a beautiful kind of peachy orange color. I'll give it a good blend out. It reminds me a lot of Motif. It has that kind of like dual chromality to it. It's kind of like peach, it's kind of like gold, it's kind of like pink. I am wearing that, and that is the only thing I'm wearing on my eyelids today. I am really liking it. I do find it a little shimmery. I think it'll be really pretty in the springtime with a light coat of mascara and maybe some winged eyeliner. So that's it. That's all for my small MAC haul. Ooh, that rhymed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really love MAC products just in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.